up again, YTPC? Jordan here, coming at you again from the back deck. Right as I pressed record on this, I lost my ash. But I'm smoking a Romeo and Juliet number 2. Coming at you to do a VR to Doc Bravo tonight, man's best friend. Speaking of, say hello, Duke. Oh, where's he going? Dookie Dukes. Oh, just chilling, running around with the neighbor dogs tonight. Man's best friend. I know you said in your video it doesn't have to be about a dog and whatever, but Duke's my dog. He's a 100 and whatever, just over 100-pound Bernese Mountain Dog. He turns 2 years old in July. And I've had 2 other dogs. When I was growing up, I never had any pets. Maybe fish. My dad had some fish, but we never had pets. And then when I moved in with my wife, she always had dogs her whole life. Dogs. But we lived in a apartment or condo that didn't allow dogs. So we got a cat because why not? We wanted a pet, and my wife just wanted a pet dog more specifically. But we pushed and tried, but no deal. We even lied a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. My wife turned out to be allergic to cats. Not right away at first, but there's cat allergies like crazy in her family. And yeah, it just turned out that she was allergic to cats a few years later, so we ended up having to put the cat up for adoption, and kind of sucked. But came to our house a few years ago, and we got a dog from my brother. At the time, he didn't have the means to take care. He's a 100-pound Alaskan Malamute, and he didn't. He moved, so he didn't have the means for a big dog. So we adopted him, and we have a big yard. So, but he was older already. We only had a couple years, 3 years, 4 years with him, and he got cancer. Or some sort of growth. We didn't get it diagnosed or anything like that because it was clearly something was wrong. So we weathered the storm. We actually had surgery for him and whatever. That only bought him 6 more months. So that was devastating because that was my wife's dog at the time. She fell in love with that dog. I know we didn't have him for a long time, but she just loved Toby. Toby was his name. I did too. I'm not saying I didn't, but he was my wife's dog, favorite dog for sure. And first dog for her with us for like many years. She didn't have a dog, so. And then Kai, we got as a rescue dog from a reserve. Long story short, just again, the couple that owned him didn't have the means to take care of him, and this dog, Kai was his name, was a little bit of a terror. He would always get off leash, and anyways, he chased down deer and rabbits and killed them. And on this reserve specifically, it was a very animal friendly native reserve and preserve, I guess, kind of thing. So they just didn't want that kind of senseless dog attacking a deer on their property and leaving it thing, and that kind of stuff, right? So we adopted him, and we adopted him at 3 years old. And in 2017 September, again, my wife loved this dog. He was a Siberian Husky, purebred too. Amazing dog. But it was 2017 September, we found out he had cancer and all sorts of stuff, and that he was not 3 when we got him, because the doctor figured he was pushing 12 or 13 just by the tests they did and whatever. So I don't know. I don't want to say we got duped, and we had great years with Kai as well, so I don't want to ramble on about some sad stories either. It's supposed to be happy stories. They were happy. Those dogs were awesome. Duke, however, Kai passed away, and like the house was like empty. It was like the weirdest thing. I would imagine it's like kids leaving home, and then your huge house with kids. Same thing. I don't have kids, so. But it was too much quiet, but I knew it was bugging my wife and whatever. I didn't mention anything, but I was on our local buy-sell trade site, and we had talked about Bernese Mountain Dogs even before Kai had passed, and there was a litter, purebred litter, that had like a few miles from us. So I did some research, looked into it, talked to the guy actually, and then I talked to my wife about it, and she's just like, oh, it was a bit soon, but honestly, it was a blessing in disguise, because a little puppy, he was a terror. Duke was a little terror when he was a puppy, but it was awesome because it kept our minds off the negative. And we got him in late September after Kai passed, and then a month later I found out that my dad had cancer. So it was a huge help. Duke's been my man's best friend for 2 years now. Amazing dog now. Super chill. I don't want to say that. He's not chill at all. He's chill in the backyard, but bring another dog around, bring another human around it. Oh, playful. Crazy. Puppy crazy. He's not fixed yet either. And I don't know that we will get him fixed. He seems chill enough. I bought him a big stuffed bunny he can go to town on. So Duke's my best bud. Dukey Dukes. Bernese Mountain Dog. Big dog, working dogs. Do your research, but I highly recommend Bernese Mountain Dogs. Their attitude and general demeanor is just amazing. Lovey, cuddly, giant lap dogs. Jumps up on my lap, jumps up all over. And I don't care. We don't have tons of crazy rules. We don't got kids around, so I don't discipline and crazy train my dogs. Come on the couch, come on the bed, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sleeps on the bed until he gets too hot and moves to the floor. Whatever. He can roam around. Do what he's got to do. These cigars are fabulous. Sidebar. Go try a Romeo and Juliet. They are awesome. Nice break from pipe tobacco too. Haven't had a cigar in a long time, and like I said, or maybe I didn't say in this video, I did another video, but Wharf Valley Boy did a VR to me, and he was smoking a Cohiba. Awesome. so that's what got me into smoking a cigar tonight. But Bernese Mountain Dogs, go check them out if you're into getting a new best friend. They're large dogs. They grow, Duke's actually kind of a smaller Bernese Mountain Dog. They can grow up, like the males can grow up to 140 pounds, I've heard, or 130 pounds. They're almost like St. Bernards. St. Bernards are white and brown, and he's black and brown, but they're very similar. Only difference is he doesn't have the crazy drooly jowls. He gets the jowls, but he doesn't drool like a savage, so don't gotta clean up his chest hair and all gross. Go check them out. And they're just super cool looking dogs. Right, Duke? Come here, come say hi. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come say hi to the YouTubes. Where are you? Okay, not very social today, I guess. Not a camera guy. Come on. Come on. There. Yeah, you love the ears. Yes. You're such a good boy. Hey? Such a good boy. Little Dukes. Little Dukes. My wife hates when I say little Dukes. He's not little. He's still little to me. Thanks for tuning into this long-winded chat in my Romeo. Thanks for all your content, Doc Bravo. Keep them coming. I'm gonna attempt skiing, snowboarding actually, with a pipe this year. Do a video just for you. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.